I watched Project Hail Mary, and inside the interstellar ship, there is a whole room designed just to simulate Earth-like environments. I watched it and I couldn't stop thinking about it. Now, NASA has spent over 2 decades studying how growing plants in space, even just looking at them, supports the astronauts' mental well-being and performances. In space, your mind gets stripped of everything the human nervous system evolved to expect. No natural light, no wind, no soil, just recycled air, constant mechanical hum, and the same small group of people for months, if not years. Science fiction has a long tradition of depicting what happens to humans when you remove them from natural environments entirely. NASA calls the result behavioral health deterioration in austere environments, while science fiction just calls it space madness.
Why couldn't we have brought more light?
Now, science has proved that gardening, just even a small pot of lettuce, really helps. This is Veggie, the vegetable production system, something like a portable space garden on board the ISS, where astronauts grow their own veggies. The Veggie studies found that interacting with plants, watering them, monitoring them, harvesting them, correlates with measurable improvements in mood, mental health, focus, and even task performance. Just looking at the plants helped. In one research was reported the second most enjoyable activity after, well, eating them. So the room makes sense. But what does this research mean down here on Earth? There is something going on in most of our cities that researchers call the urban green divide. That is an uneven distribution of urban green spaces in cities based on income, meaning the poor don't get trees. Now, we know that the cost isn't just aesthetic. It has measurable negative psychological effects, not just for individuals, but for entire communities. Remember this scene from The Expanse?
Maybe if everyone in Ceres had this view, they'd respect it more.
Notice that he gives him a cactus, because nature is a luxury and water is a luxury. We're lucky that it's just sci-fi. Space research is cool if we want to live in space stations and go to Mars, but it must serve Earth too. Otherwise, what's the point?